Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Sluggers. I'm Anupam Mishra and I'll provide a more detailed introduction about myself and the channel towards the end of the video. For now, let's get into your error type 32 of the series 50 most essential grammatical errors for the XAT. Okay. However, I would like to first state that this is not just a random list of 50 grammatical errors that we have just come up with. There's in fact quite a logical process involved in creating this list, and the same process I've explained that in detail in a separate video, which you can access by clicking on the link on the top right corner of your video. Okay, so this diagram pertains to that. I've explained all of this in that video there. Okay, so you can watch it if you want. So guys, in this installment of the series, we're going to consider a very simple usage. I think this is one of the easiest cases of punctuation errors. So the usage of M dash. Now there are two types of dashes which are there, right? You have your M dash and then you also have something called your N dash. Now N dash is generally used for when you want to probably you want to say that I'm going to be gone from office for 5 to 6 days. So this becomes your case of N dash, right? I've not included a treatment of N dash here in this series because it didn't seem very, it didn't seem like an error that could have been tested very easily in this exam. So that's why I've included the N dash part. So don't worry about that. Focus on what we do, on the M dash part, which I do think can be the subject of the question. So now M dash, the difference is like M dash is considered to be slightly wider and also in the usage. N dash is generally used with numbers and maybe continuous durations or maybe in a list, maybe between dates, starting date and end date, right? So anyhow, coming back to M dash, so far as M dash is concerned, there are two cases to be considered. The first case is when the M dash is used to introduce a modifier phrase. If you remember I think it was the third or fourth error type when we at the very start of the series, where we talk about excuse the modifiers, right? So like the all the sentence that comes in between the actual subject and the verb that is relevant to the subject needs to be excused so that you don't get confused into thinking that that particular verb probably has some other subject which is nearby it, which is proximal to it. Uh, so in that case, what we used to do is like we used to try to excuse whatever extra information that the lengthy sentence will provide about the main subject in the middle. This is kind of like that, so M dash kind of functions in that manner. In those cases, we used commas, right? But in this case, it's not the comma, it's the M dash. So let's read the first sentence. It says that the old man who professed to have come from the future, right? So this part here provides you just some extra information. Who professed to have come from the future, and then like sentence follows the way it was going. The old man, like on the side, who professed to have come from the future. This old man recounted many tales of his adventures, right? So that's how it goes. So this is one of the cases where your M dash can be used, right? There's nothing wrong with this. Like it's just kind of being a stronger substitute of a comma. Okay. Another way in which the M dash can be used is to provide a list of items, the way you have in case of a colon problem. So the sentence says it's not this, by the way. It should be there are only two things that scare him, which okay, my bad. We can't regard the sentence as incorrect, right? Just 1 second, guys. Okay, so even if it is theirs, that's not the error we are concerned with right now. So there's only two things that scare him: snakes and taxes. So the list has been provided. So nothing wrong in this sentence with respect to the M dash. Okay, there's nothing wrong with this sentence with respect to M dash. The only error that I think is more of a typo is like instead of there we have written theirs here. So read the sentence as there are only two things that scare him: snakes and taxes, right? So even in this context, your M dash can be used. Okay, so yeah, I hope that's clear. Okay, so try this as an example. Like there are 4 seasons: M dash, Simba, There are four primary seasons. I'm dash summer, winter, autumn, and spring, right? So, do you think the sentence is correct? If not, let me know why do you think it's not correct, or maybe at least just put the rectified version according to you of this particular sentence in the comment section. Finally, guys, my quick introduction. I'm Anupam Mishra and I'm Lucknow alumnus. I have worked in the past with organizations such as Hotstar, UNICEF, Apollo TAS, IMS, etc. I've also worked with an academy as an educator in the past, recognized by their Johnny Ive Award. And I was regarded as one of the top VRC educators that they had. These are my CAT credentials, and Sluggers is basically my endeavor to plug in all the crucial gaps that I believe there are in the test prep industry, starting with the CAT exam. Okay, now, yeah, so that's about me. Do move on to the next era. Okay.